maybe a different name, maybe a different dosage or whatever the case may be. And you look at the prices of those. And, it's just crazy that it costs so much and is so readily available. And then again, you say, what's in the name? Ibuprofen is ibuprofen is ibuprofen. Motrin may be the brand name, Motrin may be the prescription name, but it's all ibuprofen. Different companies, same looking pill, same orange, beige color coating or whatever the case may be. I mean, come on, like, it's just too much.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy. When it comes down to generic brands, I learned something very quickly in my early 20s. Back then it was the rage to have a system in your car. So back then I had spent close to about 3 G's on my system for my car.
I'm gonna fight the hell out of you.
Mm-hmm. And
you need to be fought right now.
It worked well. Like, you could hear me a few blocks away.
Yeah, you need to be fought right now.
Love that system. But
you need to be fighted. Not fought, fighted.
I had a problem with my system. My system, it kept killing my damn battery. So I took it to this one guy. He was like, man, your alternator is just not strong enough.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave me the option. He was like, now here's what we could do. He was like, I got this brand name alternator. And he told me the name of it. And he said, this thing will run you about roughly like 280, somewhere around there. For me, that was, more than I wanted to spend. But he said, what I could do is just take your regular alternator. And I know some tricks
take it apart,
things I could do to bump it up.
Right.
So me at this time, I'm so crazy about my system and, the glitz and the glamour, of a young man and doing his thing. I'm like, well, I don't want, to be stuck out in the middle of nowhere. My shit don't work. So I was like, let me go with the brand name. So sure enough, he was like, all right, you can go with it, but I'm trying to tell you, you're probably better off the other way. But, again, me thinking about glitz and glamour, I went with the brand name. So I had that alternator probably about a good 5 months. And the same goddamn thing happened to me again. Got off work, went to go crank up my damn car. Motherfucker won't crank. Battery dead. And I'm like, this is a brand new goddamn battery. So then I thought back to what my alternator guy was telling me. So make a long story short, I end up taking the car back to him, or the alternator back to him. My original one, because I kept it. And I was like, man, do what you got to do. And I want to say I maybe spent like $120, something like that. And I never, ever had that problem again. So that's kind of like how I see prescription drugs to generic drugs. The prescription drugs are going to cost freaking more. And they might do what they're supposed to do for a certain amount of time. Might. And then again, they might actually do it all. But the generic, just because it doesn't have that major name, the shit still works.
That is true.
So, again, I say all that to say that it doesn't have to have that damn major name. It just has to work.
Right.
So anytime,
yeah,
I come across a situation where I can either get the high brand name item, or I can go with like the no name item. It's debatable on what it is, but I don't automatically go towards the more expensive thing now, simply because I've learned that principle that just because it's brand name, that don't mean the shit gonna work.
Right. And that also goes back to what I said in the beginning about you have these parent companies and these subsidiaries. Yeah, you got Advil, then you got whatever's under Advil that is manufacturing the same product,